Hello everyone, it's Heather and I'm back with another video. And this week I want to talk about Inktober a little bit more, but more in depth about how I go about creating a character for each day of Inktober and different challenges, things like that. So as you know, this month I decided to dedicate this Inktober to creating like a new Monster Girl challenge, and that's my number one goal of this challenge is to create a different Monster Girl for each day. And then the number two challenge would be to utilize the regular Inktober prompts, the official prompts that are up on the website. So each day I'm creating a new character, and you might be asking yourself, well, how do I go about doing such a thing? First of all, I do very much enjoy creating character designs. This is actually one of my favorite things to do. So this is something I probably will go into more depth later on, how to create characters, how to come up with character designs, that kind of thing. But this is going to be just a short general gist of how I go about actually creating different characters for this specific challenge. So as you can see, I have two different books going on, and the first book I use for each day of Inktober is the sketchbook over here that you'll see me doodling in, and this is just kind of to get me some ideas flowing, to utilize the prompts, see how we can make them come together, and I sometimes don't know have any idea what I'm going to do with them at first, and by sketching them out in the sketchbook I get at least an idea of how my character is gonna look at the end. So this is actually just a sketchbook I used from Inktober a few years ago, and I think I told you guys this in a couple of videos ago, but so I'm just reusing this, and when I do make a book about putting all these pictures together, I'm going to include all the little doodles and stuff so you'll get some art that you've never seen before. So the character you'll see me drawing in this video is going to be my Necromancer character for day 17, and the Inktober prompt was ornament. So I was like, okay, so a necromancer, that could be almost any kind of type of person. I just decided to go with a nice looking lady. So go with what you know, I guess. So I decided to just draw this so I started doing some doodles of people's faces and got some hair designs down, and I don't usually know what I'm going to be doing until I sketch it on the final paper. And also I had the other prompt, which was ornament. And so I was like, okay, well, I have my Necromancer character, and so she's probably going to be, bringing back some kind of creature from the dead. And I decided just to go with a little skeleton boy. This is actually funny because Dean came up with my husband Dean, he came up with a much more dark backstory than why I originally intended. I kind of just wanted her to just be she's oh, dude, my necromancer kids, so I'm just gonna have all my little kids that I brought back. And then Dean made it so it was her actual child, and I was like, no. So I thought that was a little more disturbing than I intended, but it's fine. Whatever you want to go with. Art is up to the eye of the beholder and all that. I kind of just made it a kind of cutesy thing. I just had the little skeleton boy. He's handing the ornament to his necromancer mom. So, and that was it. It was just gonna be kind of a cutesy thing, and you may as well make these challenges fun for yourself too. Another thing is I didn't look at a reference for the skeleton, which probably doesn't it probably would benefit me if I did, but at the same time I'm not too worried about making these immaculate. If I was drawing this as a commission or drawing this for an actual finished product that I'm going to be planning on selling or something like that, then that would be something I would put a lot more effort into researching, even in every comic page, cars and buildings and stuff like that. I almost 80-90% of the time I'll research what it looks like or what something would look like in the time era or something that it takes place in. So this was just kind of like I said before in the other video, Inktober is really just kind of a fun way of just getting your brain going, getting warm-up sketches going, you don't have to like put a ton of effort into it. No, obviously this isn't like, you know, nothing. It's like I am putting like kind of a medium effort into these things, but at the same time I'm not too worried about like skeletal anatomy too much because it's like I'm not drawing like a figure for like a actual anatomical like map of a human skeleton or anything like that. You know, this is just kind of just a general gist of how I get things done, and after I'm done with these little doodles and stuff in the sketchbook, then I take out the main sketchbook that I've been using for this year's Inktober, and then I do the final sketches, and I think you guys pretty much know from there. So this is just going to be a short one. I think I'll try to get like a more involved one next week. This week has been very busy with work, and it's just, I have a lot of jobs, really. So I'm just going to try to get something up there as soon as I can, and then I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye, everyone. Thank you, as always, to my patrons, Andrew Lenjo, Ben Wright Human, Brandon Tinge, Colin Warmbrought, Council of Geeks, Dark Leap Master, Hexapus Inc., Jack Mahanteni, Jesse Girona, Merrick Bennett, Story Comic, and as always, a very special thank you to my $10 patrons, Corbin Koval and Steve Zarzinski.